I don't know if I've had enough alcohol to talk about this book yet. So, Runaways, number 1. Written by Rainbow Rowell? Rowell. Runaways number 1, written by Rainbow Rowell. Art by Chris Anka and Matthew Wilson. I have no idea what you did, and I really don't care. I picked this book up because it seems like it would be a bunch of SJW trash, and it's kind of true. The reality is this book is just really kind of boring. So there's really not a whole lot I can make fun of. There is some stuff, but not a whole lot. A lot of it has to do with maybe some inconsistencies with the art, specifically around Gertrude, because she seems to be the ever-expanding woman in this book. Oh my god, selfies! I'll be honest with you, some of the dialogue is actually not terrible. A lot of what is really bad is the narration. It sounds like it's coming from some emo kid's live journal. So, Marvel, I have to point out, you have an Asian woman eating ramen. Is that kind of like racist? And are you stereotyping Marvel? Sorry, that was worth a shot. I'll be honest with you, I am kind of desperate for material in this one. So anyway, we have Nico here, and apparently she's a very powerful magician. Which makes no sense because they go out of their way to point out that our magic is actually kind of fucked. That'd be like calling myself a superstar athlete as a kid because I managed to climb a rope and go through the ball crawl at Chuck E. Cheese. So how can you describe her as being a powerful magician? So this is where Emo Girl's live journal begins. So we start off with here. She used to be a runaway. Then she ran away. Then she was missing person. A spare part. She was in the best girl gang ever for a hot minute. Should have known it wouldn't last. So we have Heather Antos Dazzler. Looks like Medusa. Carl Manvers, some blue girl, and is that She-Hulk? I mean, seriously, that looks like a dude. What do you call a runaway? With nowhere left to go. Alone. Ooh. I mean, honestly, they could have just left all that crap out. And by the way, oh my god, selfie. Honestly, they could have left out the narration here, and actually, I think it would have been way more dramatic than what we got. Now, I never read The Runaways, so apparently it ends with Gertrude being stabbed, and I'm not too fond of her nickname of Gert. It just sounds too much like GERD to me. And if you don't know what GERD stands for, it stands for Genentech Research Early Development. No, I'm kidding. It's just acid reflux. But that actually is a thing. Alright, I know. I'm trying a little hard tonight. Not motivated. Should probably go to bed or something. So anyway, this is the first picture we get of Gertrude. And, you know, she looks like an average woman. She's a little bit on the heavier side. She's not as thin as Nico. No big deal. So on the panel here, I mean, she looks like a more petite woman. Still nowhere near as thin as Nico here. I have to say that the last page was very deceiving because apparently Gertrude is a very big girl. Again, I'm not making fun of her weight here. I just think that the art is portraying it very poorly. And I don't know what Chase's superpowers are, but I'm pretty sure he could not carry her. I mean, shit, I'm about his size. And my wife is probably maybe about 150, 160. I probably can't carry her. And this chick easily looks 200 plus pounds. Sorry, I wanted to show you the inconsistencies with the art before I kind of complain more about the narration here. Nico being a very powerful magician, basically magic doesn't come very easily to her, then if that's the case, how can you call her a very powerful magician? I get like the whole idea that there's supposed to be like a price to magic, and that makes sense. You know, obviously she has to cut herself to summon her staff. But the problem she has is that once she casts a spell, she can never cast again. And that seems like a big fucking limitation to me. So she can't heal Gerd because I guess she's already used that power before, so she summons this doctor. So I'll be honest with you, we can skip right to the end because this is what this story is about. Them trying to save her life. Not that dramatic. By the way, the digital art on this page is very apparent to me. I wonder if this is the same artist who is doing She-Hulk. Okay, no, it's not. Though I do have to point something out I did find kind of funny. Apparently, if you look up Hulk, the actual collection, the digital trade, is called She-Hulk. Oh my god! Interracial lesbian couple. Hashtag so woke. So I saw this earlier on Twitter, and when I saw the whole thing with the lesbian couple, it just made me think of this. This is from the Game Developer Conference, and the slide is in white cisgender able-bodied man as the default. Welcome to 2017, folks. Welcome to 2017. So this is where we find out Chase went back in time and saved her. I guess because he has a time machine or some shit. This evening, my give-a-fuck fields lay barren. I swear, it's like Gerd's weight fluctuates throughout the entire book. It's not really consistent. Holy shit, do they have a Dr. Claw ripoff as the villain for this series? Jesus, Marvel. God, you guys are really scraping the bottom of the barrel here. So, don't buy this book. It's kind of shitty. I'm pretty sure I had more fun reviewing Iceman and America. At least there was shit I can point to and laugh at because of how terrible it was. This book is fucking boring. It's the equivalent of watching paint dry. Oh, seriously, it sucks. I'm pretty sure I've passed Kidney Stones more exciting than this. If you can tolerate the sound of my voice, hit that subscribe button. And if you guys have some thoughts on this book, why don't you go ahead and leave them in the comments. And until next time, enjoy your reads.